Hi, Arcfieldweather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday morning, March 28th. Well, all of last week we talked about a cold blast headed to the northeastern part of the nation. Indeed, that moved in during the past weekend, and very cold conditions this morning as we begin the new work week. In fact, many near record lows already this morning across the Mid-Atlantic region, the northeastern part of the nation. This is very impressive cold for this late in the season. There are maybe some suburban areas, let's say, for an example, just to the north and west of Philly today, that actually hold below the freezing mark for afternoon highs, and that is certainly a rarity for this late in the season. We're talking about the end of March now, early springtime, and again, there's a chance that many suburban locations hold below the freezing mark. In addition to the cold, the winds will continue to be quite strong out of the northwest, especially during the midday and afternoon hours, gusting past 30 miles per hour or so. The atmosphere will become unstable in a couple of hours. You have the combination right now of an increasingly strong sun as we are now in the early part of spring, and with these winter-like temperatures aloft, that will steepen the lapse rate. We'll have instability, snow showers forming, most certainly by the midday hours. Just a couple of hours of sunshine early today will cause that instability, destabilize the atmosphere. Expect numerous snow showers midday, afternoon hours in the Mid-Atlantic region, in the northeastern part of the nation. That could certainly make their way into the I-95 corridor region, can even make their way south of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border down across northern Maryland, northern Virginia, maybe even the D.C. metro region. Here we are with the map from coolweather.com, that's COOLWX.com, that shows the near record or record lows early this morning. Again, throughout the Great Lakes region, the Mid-Atlantic, the Northeast U.S., we have some very unusual cold for this time of year. Well, not only will it be cold, very cold for this time of the year for the next couple of days, but it looks like there are additional cold air outbreaks, unfortunately, coming into the Mid-Atlantic region, the northeastern part of the nation, all the way into the middle part of the month. We'll take a look at that in a moment with the operational run of the GFS. But first I wanted to focus in on a high-resolution forecast model known as the Rapid Refresh High-Resolution Model, the HRRR, because I believe it has a very good handle on the instability that will take place in just a couple of hours in the northeastern part of the nation, the Mid-Atlantic region. Snow showers will become quite numerous. Here we are starting off the day right now about 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Not too much to talk about in terms of snow shower activity right now, but watch what happens as we walk through in an hourly fashion here. Here we are now all the way into the middle of the day, and just an explosion of snow showers. And notice they're oriented from northwest to southeast. Again, this model has a good handle on the situation. That is in line with the winds, northwesterly winds, blowing over those relatively warmer waters of Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, and resulting in lake effect snows. And these snow showers will extend all the way into the I-95 corridor region. And again, let's take a look. Even south of the Mason-Dixon line, there may be some snow showers all the way down to the D.C. metro region. We're talking, again, midday and afternoon. It takes a couple hours for the early morning sun to help destabilize the atmosphere. So these will suddenly pop up. Right now, mostly clear skies in the suburbs of Philadelphia. 2 hours from now, you'll see some cumulus clouds, and in an hour or so after that, you may see some snow showers, especially north of the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. But again, they can make it all the way down into the D.C. metro region. Here we are right now. This is D.C. right here. A little snow shower just to the north and west of D.C. This is now early afternoon. They'll finally start to wind down by later in the day, early tonight. May have some lingering flurries into the early evening hours along the I-95 corridor region. And then get ready for another very cold night with temperatures way below freezing again by tomorrow morning. Well, let's now shift gears from that high-resolution forecast model that, again, has a real good handle, I believe, on the lake effect snows that will form by the midday and afternoon hours. This is the 0Z run of the GFS. We're looking at 850 millibar temperature anomalies, and look at this. This is some 20 to 25 degrees Celsius below normal for the latter stages of March. Very, very impressive cold shot indeed, and some resultant near record lows this morning. Again, many areas north and west of the big cities won't even reach the freezing mark this afternoon. Let's say, for example, Pottstown, Pennsylvania, maybe Doylestown, Pennsylvania, and southeastern part of the state. And that could be one of the latest times not reaching the freezing mark this late in the season, this late in the month of March. Let's move forward quickly here just to show that this is not the end of the cold air outbreaks. A couple of videos ago we talked about stratospheric warming event and how there was a split in the polar vortex. Well, this is actually kind of like a piece of that polar vortex right now over the northeastern part of the nation, resulting in this unusual cold. And it's not the last cold air outbreak. Let's move forward. We have a quick and dramatic warm-up coming to the Mid-Atlantic region, the northeast U.S. on Thursday. That will result in some possible strong to severe thunderstorm activity down across the deep south, let's say late Wednesday night time frame, places like Alabama, for example. Wednesday night, watch out. Those showers and thunderstorms will move into the Mid-Atlantic region, the northeast U.S. on Thursday. Temperatures may go from the 40s on Wednesday to the 70s on Thursday in places like D.C., Philadelphia, New York City. But strong cold front comes through, ushers in much colder air mass for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not quite as dramatic as this particular cold air outbreak, but again, well below normal again by the end of the work week going into the upcoming weekend. And look at this. This is late Saturday morning. Very chilly conditions again in the Mid-Atlantic region and northeast U.S. Again, a one-day dramatic warm-up on Thursday for the northeastern quadrant of the nation. And then let's move forward quickly here just to show it's not the end of the cold air outbreaks. Another one. Early part of next week. We're a week away now into the early part of April. Then we have a warm-up, but look beyond this. We'll see some more colder than normal air. Look at this, a widespread colder than normal air. We're now a week and a half away, all the way to April 8th, and this is not a very nice pattern for the northern plains, the Midwest, the northeastern part of the nation. Again, this is Friday, April 8th, all the way out a week and a half from now, and that kind of sticks around. Very, very impressive cold. Look at this, all the way out to 2 weeks from today. This is April 8th still. Some very cold air on the way, all the way into the middle of April for the northeastern part of the nation. Indeed, much of the central and eastern U.S., all the way to the middle part of the month. Well, let's now take a look at the surface forecast maps from last night's 0Z GFS model run. Again, we have a continuation of strong northwesterly winds. We have the combination of low pressure up here over eastern Canada and strong high pressure over the south central part of Canada, resulting in a tight pressure gradient and strong north to northwest winds. Continuing today, certainly can gust past 30 miles per hour or so, maybe 40 miles per hour. So the actual air temperature will be cold enough, dramatic enough, but on top of that you have wind chills that will be even lower than the air temperature. Now, let's move forward again. Expect more numerous snow showers than what this GFS is showing right here. That's why I wanted to use that high resolution model. I think it has a better handle on things, but nonetheless expect numerous snow showers to develop in the Mid-Atlantic region, in the northeast U.S., continuation of strong winds in the overnight hours, another very cold morning to start the day on Tuesday, and that chill remains right into Wednesday. Then we have the warmer air trying to advance by Tuesday night and Wednesday. And this is a potential dramatic warm-up for D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City on Thursday. But look at this fetch of air here coming out of the south and southwest with low pressure over the north-central plains by the time we get to late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. Winds blow counterclockwise around lows, and hence you have a big warm-up coming by the middle of the week across the Ohio Valley first, southern part of the nation, and this frontal system right here by Wednesday morning will become quite an active frontal system unfortunately may produce some strong to severe thunderstorms in the deep south. Some of the same areas that were hit last week, let's say the Tennessee Valley down across eastern Texas all the way to Georgia ultimately, and especially by Wednesday night. Look at this. This is now Wednesday evening down across Alabama, Tennessee Valley, with that strong low pressure up over the Great Lakes. Accumulating snow in the cold sector on the northwest side. Very warm day on Thursday. Follows the early week chill in the Mid-Atlantic region. Again, high temperatures could soar into the 70s on Thursday, but there will be showers and thunderstorms for places like D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, and that's following the 40s on Wednesday. That strong cold front comes on through during the latter part of Thursday, and it ushers in another chilly air mass right here for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the Mid-Atlantic region and the northeastern part of the nation. So an unusually cold day to start off the new work week in the Mid-Atlantic region, the northeast U.S., with the temperatures way below normal, in some cases near record lows, and expect the development of numerous snow showers by the midday and afternoon hours as the atmosphere destabilizes with a couple of hours of sunshine and all those cold winter-like conditions in the upper part of the atmosphere. That's it for now. For ArcfieldWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.